He can walk 2 and attack, so it doesn't actually matter where I fucking go. I'm gonna get hit by him if he wants to. I guess there's double dagger attacks here. There are thugs. Swords, daggers, pikes, throwing weapons. They're not super excited by this at all. Alright, let's give the thugs a chance to move up. Gonna try to bait the pike hit. Okay. Make sure we get that guy. Crossbow's still free. There's nowhere to hide though is the problem. I can't back away even at full because he's on the elevation and I can't get in melee with him. So there's a chance all this dies here. There's just nothing I can do about it. %53% chance that throw spear hits him through there. So what? They have bullseye and throwing weapon spec or something stupid as well as quick hands. To get next to this guy. Okay. We wait here. Go there to stop the crossbow. Crossbow, if you reload it, can shoot again too. Yeah. Got built thrower, seems legit. Doing my best to stop him from killing this guy, but not gonna be a thing, huh? I might be able to kill here with the flail hit and panic this guy to prevent his action. Alright, we just want to stay the fuck away from that guy. Okay, go there. Go here and hit him. Doing fucking work over here on Sean. Alright, pick up the armor. Oh. Alright. Didn't gain a whole lot there. This is still valuable to us, so is the 115. I guess it's just fine. I was looking at that, I'm like, 470? I'm like, wait. He's only gonna pay me 60 more than I was getting already? For like a faction hit? It's really dumb. Alright. There's another farmhand here. 2 more farmhands, pretty cheap. Low on tools. We have to buy at least one of these tools. Probably more than one as we move. We are going to a citadel. It's a little bit from here though, so maybe that's enough to get us there. What time of day is it? Midday. Cannot reach there before nightfall. Game no pike. Yes, that is a shame. I think we take the farmhands. Some magic farmhands one day. We get... Well, not today. I mean, this guy's Death Wish Athletic, 2 kind of nice hidden bonuses there. Very low resolve, but resolve stars, 5 melee defense, and a double star there. This guy is quite good. They're actually decent tank. Well, Death Wish is a decent tank one. A little bit rough on stats. We're gonna have to fix a lot of resolve there, but good HP, good fatigue, okay melee defense. If we roll well on attack, it could be an early game frontliner. And this guy also 2 stars there, but only starting 1. Still kind of the same deal. They're both prone to rolling okay. Although most of the time, the one is totally useless and the other's not much better. But there's a chance. Alright, let's see who they are. Left to right. Rolling now. We've got Care Bear back in it. And Beta's still alive right now. Next roll comes out to be still Beta, unfortunately. I need this. Maybe I can ask for this. Magri's still alive or did he die? Still alive. How does I keep rolling people just rebought prior to dying? Arender. Alright, Arender. Can we make this work? I'm not sure this is going to be a thrower at 37. Has the melee defense. Tell you what though, if Care Bear is willing to be this guy, I can try on this thing. What's the other guy? 32 ranged. Oh, never mind, it's 5 less ranged. Is there anything to be done about that though? Yeah, all right. All right, we'll do it. Okay. Getting some numbers back in. Where's my bags and belts, brother? Here. You guys are enjoying my suffering as I build suboptimal brothers. I'm glad someone's enjoying that suffering. I'm glad it's not going to waste, I guess is what I'm saying. On the suffering front. Yeah. But yes, I am finding it slightly painful, repeatedly hindering our progress. Maybe I need to have people submit some builds ahead of time. Maybe that's the way to do it. Curate it through submission of builds, and then we'll be like, okay, who does this guy go to? The Battle Brothers is too easy? No, I said something slightly different. Look at this poor guy. 32 max HP is a no-go. Oh, goodness. I have another sharp knife. Yeah. Again, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I don't think I would have done it in quite this way. I'm gonna do something here though. I'm gonna text on stream for a second here, which is I wasn't sure if I was joining my wife. She's going out with some friends for some drinks after stream. But I feel like today I'm going to need to do that. So I'm going to let her know that I'll be joining her. Not because I'm leveling these characters like this. Just, you know, just how the day worked out. All right. It's not because I'm going to need a strong drink as soon as this run ends, or as soon as this day ends. It's just unrelated. Alright, what are we traveling for? Nothing really. I mean, we're going down for tools, but... How many crowns for a round of beer from the monk? I mean, it's fate. We just called out that we're going for a round of beer after the monk shows up, so... 10 crowns ahead. Sold. Alright. Yeah, I'm considering that too, Mystic Unicycle. It's gonna be less of them, but it might be more fun to do that. I just have the one brother who's carrying this shit. It could be a lot of fun to do that. It would be thematically more interesting, wouldn't it? All right, well, we'll see. This run can still get off the ground. The map is fine. All right, this is a ranged unit. No way, we're not getting 4s in here and here though. So, okay. Should be there, Ender, if admitted it. I could do that too. Name myself after, I don't know. Alright, alright. Fools? Fools? We're gonna get there before nightfall? Holy shit. Road and poacher movement, I guess. Alright. What are they buying at? A number that I can't see right now. 14. I think these are better than... Are these better than mid-range daggers too? I don't tend to kill goblins very early, so I don't often have to make this comparison. So it's kind of interesting. Let's take a look. So they do weigh weight. In other words, having them in your inventory isn't free. 20 to 30 is the same damage range in the dagger, just more tighter range as opposed to a wider range. So it's not particularly helpful there. They're better than these things, but only if I discount the stam cost, which I don't. They're okay for your melee dudes too, because or not melee, your range dudes too, because they can be used as a sword attack for accuracy. But I don't think we're gonna do that. All right, bought all the tools at 500 gold, but no mission. Go up for mission, but I'd rather keep doing this circle. We'll probably get some more raiders over here. Should make a decision at some point what constitutes moving past raiders for something else. If it's a gear thing, we're looking for specific gear, or if it's more of a level thing. Where do they want me to go? Want me to go to the southern city-state? Not super psyched about that. This one. Rounds down, it's only 1 to have it in bag. Good. Pretty good then, actually. Is that true? I guess I haven't sold them yet, I can test. Alright, max stam here, 77. Max stam here, 76. Nice. Decidedly better than not having a dagger, than the tier 1 dagger. I'll pay 1 for it. I mean, I suppose 1 and 3 really aren't that different, but mentally it's kind of like nothing versus 1 is very close, where nothing versus 3 is a bit different for me. Barely. It's a veteran level versus a real level in difference, maybe. How we could characterize that. Do I want to go south? No, I want to get missions down here. We're looking for raiders along the way as well. We need tools, so hitting the citadel again would be good. No raiders there immediately. I have to buy tools. Rebuilding efforts. The shepherd there. Tools at 288, not great. Buying at 14. Bit poor right now. What's the mission? Caravan. Southwest 2 days. Where the fuck can we go southwest 2 days? Here? Could clear this camp now. 10% fame chance, as well as items. Regular items. A fair number of flails. It is a step on regular ground. It's 2 for a step on regular ground, right? Oof. What's up, Xander? I'm not sure if it actually loaded your question or if you didn't actually submit one. Let's see. Let me know what you're asking about when you get a second. I'll try to answer it. All right. Where are we? What are we going? Need tools. Need money. Need a mission. Haven't paid today's cost yet. Probably clear that, come back, go to the Citadel. Oh, Sean leveled up. My take on the early access Baldur's Gate, Xander, was the game has a lot of potential. It depends how many mistakes they make, like they made in DOS 2, versus how many things they improve on from DOS 2. The current game was very fun, especially as someone who plays D&D from time to time. So in other words, it felt like a very nice D&D port. Some of the downsides were too much area of effect, kind of terrain stuff from that engine. A bit of a problem with translating intent into action, so your characters would do dumb shit when you were not intending to have them do dumb shit because of the interface stuff, and some concern about things like power creep. But it was very, very fun to be playing a RPG with modern graphics and modern game design while running D&D rule set, which was really fun. So I was enjoying it. I was enjoying it a lot. I'm not going to play probably any more before early access gets a lot more progress, because I found it a little buggy and a little not unfinished yet. But they just literally came into early access from my perspective. They're running 5e rule set, Xander, and it's a pretty faithful port, although not exactly. But who knows how much that's early access versus actually trying to get the game to be playable on a PC as opposed to in person. All right. Yeah, no problem, man. It was fun. It was quite fun. All right, let's go after this camp. I want a chance at a famed item. Maybe we'll take a fight along the way too. That's perfect right now. It's all melee. There's no range units there. $43 HP enough for all melee? Sure. Got a wide back line here. Not even going to bring the runner. How do I feel about not bringing the runner here? Moderate? Only 11 too. I want to kill as many as I can this first round. Accepted. Be sure he's dead. Hike back there we really want. Don't need to move in there. Don't need to take double hits. I can actually walk forward once more and swing on this guy. I really don't want to take double hits here, particularly versus this. Even though it's a tier 1 hammer, it's still quite a lot of damage to armor. But killing this guy before he moved, how valuable is that? He can't shield wall, so it's not like a rush. It is a one-handed or two-handed swing, so it is a damage buff. Guy's currently out of range too. If we move there, we're in range of the pike. I actually don't think it's good enough to move forward here. A little tempting is all. Oh, maybe I should have, because I do. Oh, I don't have enough AP. I don't want to move and attack because I can't. This is probably just pull his shield out. Try to get our crossbow kill here. quite. Move more central. Yeah. All right, pretty good. I want to go after these. How do we get this? I actually would love that armor, but I think it's just too dangerous, and I want the pike. Could pull out a shield here. I'm probably planning on going there. I guess if I go there and pull the shield as well. I might come in too. Let's just hang on for that action for a minute. Guy's gonna kill himself. I'm waiting for that thing to move closer. Pretty nice shot. Yeah, because of that. Well, I'm shooting that guy to potentially hit this guy, but that guy breaking is super good too. If we wait, we can get on top of this guy this turn. Looking for kills for morale on this guy. There we go. No dagger. Okay. Oh no, I do have a dagger. Dagger. Do we need help up there? Not really. I'm gonna try to break this guy before he goes, so I'm gonna actually roll on attacks. I want all of this gear. I don't even think it's that greedy to attempt to do that. All right, can we get a full surround here? I think we actually can from this position, so let's do that. Take no attacks this turn so they don't run between them. We don't kill one and then they run between each other and kill themselves. Yeah. Okay. That's enough for this round. Arrow into an empty tile if it doesn't lead to an exit. Are you certain about that? Pretty sure they just attempt to flee if they have a tile to flee to. I think you're wrong, Andre. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. No famed item, unfortunately. But 3 armors. Another flail. I don't think the pike dropped either. I think we missed another pike there. This is a little frustrating. Especially since I'm pretty sure the pike never attacked. Yeah. I'm with Sirius on this. I'm pretty sure they shuffled to another tile. But, again, I could be wrong, so confirmation would be nice one way or the other. Alright. Double P. More bad rolls. Okay. Alright, what else are we building on this? We double check again, it's okay. We can double check on another brother when I'm not wasting armor in the early game. Student gifted Colossus. Okay, student is fine now. Mr. Bucket has leveled. The spear spec. He has to be a two-handed one. Alright. Your mastery footwork. Okay. Oh is a spear duelist. Spear duelist is probably my favorite of the spear brothers that you're gonna use. I like the plus 20 accuracy on spear wall. I feel like if you're gonna invest in spear wall, you really want your spear wall to fucking hit. And penetration gets you fearsome rolls if that's the kind of bullshit you're trying to build with spear wall. Allard actually pretty nice level ups there. Up to Sword Master if we want it. Sword Master or Adrenaline right now. I don't have enough stam to run Adrenaline right now. Build runs Battleforged, but not Brawny. Battleforged, Adrenaline, AoE, Sword Mastery without fucking Brawny. Take Recover now, I guess. Get Adrenaline later. Seems more realistic. Don't really want to take Recover right now.
Quitters never win.
Alright, Sword Spec it is. Thanks for the gifted sub, Sirius. Okay. Got another hat for our archers. Do we have another archer? Sure we do. Could be running heavier hats on my archers. I actually lost a... I don't know. We'll see. Alright, where do we want to go from here? Picked up some gold out of the camp, so we've got a minute. I kind of want to see what's over here. Take a peek. There's a road. Where's the fucking road going to? Where are the orc marauders fighting? Goblins? One orc berserker. Anyone want a great axe? Wells are definitely shit versus orc berserkers. Dude, you want a cleaver? Do I have another sword? I do have another sword. Yeah, let's try this. Okay. Gonna get stunned. But we can finesse it a little bit, which is an attempt to get all the stuns on the same target here. Arender has found out Orc Berserker. How does it feel to be so close? Pretty good, I imagine. Decision time. We have a 42% chance to kill him. Take a quarter of that away though, so about a 30% chance he dies. If we hit him, we do 40 minimum. Well, we do 40. He's at 41. We could also low roll. We could hit the damage range of 40 to 60 and only hit for 40. Now, he's gonna go first and he will hit twice and he's got a fucking axe. The other thing we can do is pop a shield and shield wall. It's a chance he'll go through the shield rather than attack into the shield wall. I just don't think this... I think he dies if he doesn't pop the shield here, so... We're gonna do this. But it's not exactly an exciting amount of melee defense. Morale check, great. Maybe we can get another one by killing this. We might be able to kill him here. Yes. Do we want to walk over there and swing 2 turns? Who goes next? This dude here. I can now put a guy without a shield next to him. 94 body armor, 80 HP. Probably survives that. Gets double hit, maybe not. 13 melee defense is kind of shit. Sword swings for 50 to 56, so if it hits, it will kill. Odds of hitting, 64, we're not confident. Get plus 10 on the attack. I don't know what his melee defense is. Pretty close. It's a more valuable character right now. They're both pretty medium characters. Easy fight. Probably got some bonus then from the orc being panicked, so his melee defense was worse. Right, okay. Keep moving. Let's say, why did I block this? Not the orc axe. Don't think that has a lot of value to us right now, but could have been a 2-hander here. We want to explore more over this way. We're at 19 tools and 500 bucks, so we're not in good shape monetarily. Yeah, but I didn't know it was a 75 walking over there. I had it closer to like a 40 or a 50. Have a little look, little exploration. I don't know why I'm following the road. I don't know where the road goes when there's no... Oh, there's a settlement. That's where the road fucking goes. Oh. I don't actually want to go there right now. I guess we're just exploring a little bit more of this. Yeah, it's a waste of our time. Nothing over here. Yeah, there's a port there, but I don't have any money. And the benefit of going to that location is there's an arena, there's a port, and there's backgrounds. All those things aren't going to help me. Certainly don't want to fight nomads with this group. No matter harder to hit and use more accurate weapons than bandits and wear head armor. We really don't want to fucking fight that with this group. Yet. Terrified Villagers is an animal contract, mostly. I think we might want to sit here and consider some options here. God damn it. 2... Bergwall. Beef here is cheap. We have to sell if we're going to do that. Terrified Villagers means it's a negative buying price modifier, which kind of sucks. They're buying for 11. We need at least a day's wages. 171 a day. I'd like to take the thief, though. We've not picked any retinues yet. I mean, we're going to do that. 3 days, but I can't pay my people if I take the thief without selling, unless we path through a town that has better prices. Let's see what this thief is like. That is a fucking brother. 51 is not incredible, but for a thief it's pretty fucking good. 13 starting melee defense is as high as it goes for a thief. 50 HP. I don't remember if they... I think they roll 50 to 60, so this is probably a min roll, but 3 stars. I mean, it just has a lot of potential, this brother. Like, this would be like one of the ones where you're like, I want a greatsword duelist. Or a great... Not a greatsword duelist. A greatsword melee dude. I'd be like, maybe. Well, chat, I want to float this idea here. So, I'm enjoying the chat conversion portion of this as much as it pains me to take any of the level ups. But should we try for a better translation of intent of this with what's actually happening? Thank you, Kex, for the resub. Welcome back. Do we want to, in other words, restart this playthrough with a little bit better translation of trying to get interesting builds from chat without getting mismatched brothers? Throw it up as a poll. You guys can let me know. Alright, where? Yes, vote. Thanks, Gex. What I mean by mismatched, there's been some issues with the types of builds that people are aiming for on their characters don't really match the stars and stats of the brother they have. So maybe a little bit more kind of right now I'm just picking the top number of tickets out of a basket essentially to pick who gets made into which brother. But I could try to match it a little bit better. So all right. I'm gonna go grab some water, chat. I'm back in a second. Let me know what you think. I'll be back in a minute. The awkward thing? No, it's not the awkward thing. So we'll still be getting chat builds regardless of what we're doing. We're doing a chat run. I think that's totally doable. And I think it's totally fun to be doing that, even if I hate leveling them up. But there is some issues like now, like Arendor is a perfect example of this, right? Arendor wants to build a build, let me find it, where he wants to be he wants the character to be melee defense heavy and ranged attack heavy. Most characters don't fit the build. We're going to build that on this one, but it's going to be bad because this is nowhere near what it could be. So seeing the true potential of some of those builds requires that they match to certain characters. Anyways. Now, I don't know what the fuck we're going to do about fodder characters, of which there are just a fair number of fodder characters. They're getting named after chat. I don't know what happens there. I just try to make the best of it. A lot of these characters are like maybes if they roll well. So it might be a little bit of like, well, if there's a bunch of people in the roster, we can try to match it to somebody. But if there's only a few people in the roster, we're going to be forced to do it. It might just be on my, with my best judgment. So, anyways. I'll be right back, chat. Vote, let me know. Hopefully pull that shit. Get the power of democracy into this channel. Run thrives democracy. I'll see you in a minute. What have you done, chat? I left, it was 2/3 to 1/3. I come back and it's exactly 50-50 with no floating votes at all. Okay. Take this caravan, I guess. Oh, we were selling, weren't we? Don't do builds with shitty characters unless someone requests that. Just do meat builds myself. That's an idea. That's an idea. I mean, a lot of these builds are meat builds right now, right? Like, they might be building towards something else, which is fine. Healthy fodder. Alright, it's pretty close, but it's a slight majority for restarting. I'm kind of the mindset to restart here. I mean, we're gonna get out of the early game with this, right? Like, we have plenty of armors, plenty of weapons, plenty of brothers, finances are fine. But we're not really seeing a lot of development of actual builds that chat wants. There's kind of mismatched stuff, so we're not gonna see any proof of concept builds. We've lost a lot of the starting archers, which is okay, but you know, we've replaced them with pretty good hunters as well, but it doesn't really set us up for anything particularly interesting late game. I still don't really know what we're going to do about submitting this, so I think people need to be pretty upfront about, like, pretty clear on what they want from a character. Right? Like, not only the build, but the order and the types of stats they're aiming for. Because I do need to have enough people on the team who are going to be mid to late game brothers with builds. I don't want to just like a run of like all people named Filthy Fodder who are not chat named brothers. Like, it's just not very fun for me. I have not hired any new retinue. I would put the scavenger back to where it was. Colorful. I don't really like scavenger, but all the comment sections seems to think it's the greatest value of all time. So if you build a mod that makes the greatest value of all time cost half as much, apparently that's going to be a snap pick for the rest of the world. All right. So we've decided, chat. It looks like it's pretty close. How do we facilitate this spreadsheet? Like, how do we submit this? Donators submit 3. I think some people are going to be up for that, Zeldis, like the people who are real engaged and are building their own characters. And I think a lot of people are not going to want to put the effort into that. And I want them to have an option too. This is what the fucking build the BB Council was supposed to be doing, but I don't think we've actually generated very many interesting BB Council builds. I think they're just a bunch of regular builds. All right, how about this? I guess we're gonna do it this way. Let's spend a minute and see if we can figure this out before we start another one and run into the same problems. Let's perfect this. All right. Let's make sure we can vote for. Okay. All right, chat. Help me out with these votes here. Let's see if we can build a better council. Is I think what we want to do here. Let's see how many people we have who are building their own builds and are using builds that are different than mine. And if we can get enough of those people who are engaged in channel right now to sit down and pick out some kind of ranged melee fodder kind of builds like that, like maybe, you know, like what Grave Bees and YO were doing yesterday, but if we can add like Clever Fool, Andre, other people, Magris, other people who are playing this game actively and want to submit some builds to this, maybe we can basically allow people to submit their builds with the stats they want when they donate, if that's what they want. And if they don't want that, or they're not here, we can tap one of the council builds to best fit the stars. That's kind of, or the best fit the stats. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Because this was a little bit slow, especially to start with. So. Get a brother, you re-roll till you get a build that fixed the brother. I don't want to press, like, it doesn't work that way, right? So, like, especially with like large donations, and we've had a couple $100 donations for this run, those people have the weighting on the raffle tickets are much heavier, right? Because they have a big percentage of the tickets. I don't want to be sitting there spamming click roll and waiting till that happens. I'm probably going to do it more, I'm going to probably do some picking of it. Probably what I'm doing. But we'll see. People in their meme builds, yeah, I think we got pretty memed heavy, but this is very early game, so it's a little difficult to say. It just feels building these right now, because these are not built out to fruition for these builds, all of these just feel like slightly worse regular builds, right, to me. Like if I look at them right now, it's like, this is fine, minus nine lives. 9 lives just slowed this whole build down, essentially gave us a 9 lives instead of a Colossus to start with, and then gave us Colossus instead of fast adaptation, and then, you know, like we're just 1 perk behind by building 9 lives in this build. What else? Like, you go through it. Why can I not select different brothers? This build is fine. These are just basic stats here. Same with this one. There's just 2 builds that are too early. Same with this one. Like, this spear wall build could actually be fine early. This is probably just fine for this. The 2-handed spear makes it slightly worse than just a regular spear wall build, maybe, etc. So. Yeah, I could maybe offer that too, Professor. If I build a fodder character and they start surviving, I can let the person whose character that is build that out a little bit more as we get going. What do we have here? Okay, so we got a fair number of people who of those of you who just voted for I play a fair amount of Battle Brothers. How many of you are? Do I do this as another poll? All right, we're gonna do this as another poll here. I don't know how to do this directly now. I need like people. Okay, I guess I don't need on the poll here. What I actually need is volunteers from this. All right, of the subset of you guys who voted for, hey, you have your own builds that you're interested in submitting, you play a fair amount. How many of you can you guys access my Discord? And can you guys start? Can we put something together in that Discord channel for you guys for builds? Because I need that. Andre volunteers, great. It doesn't work that way, WB. Like to answer your question, yeah, it's great in theory, but the problem is I stream for 8 hours. Most people don't watch for 8 hours. I stream every day. Most people, or pretty much every day. Most people don't watch every single day. When they are watching, they're not always available to respond immediately. It just doesn't really work that way. So if you wish to be part of this, we'll just add you to the existing council and build some better council builds. Say something at Filthy Robot in the Battle Brothers channel of my Discord and say I volunteer, and we'll get you guys some roles and at least set that up so we can. I need a reference list for builds that no one else wants, basically, or not no one else wants, that where people don't assign it themselves. So the people who are who get their character picked, you can absolutely volunteer a build, whatever. But I need some builds to build when those are not met and when we're looking for stats that don't meet that. I don't care if your builds are good or not. I just care if they're different. So if you're running different builds and you want to add your builds to that, and then you're happy with me critiquing them on stream, then go for it. Are you available to help Clever? Okay. So, all right. Couple people here. All right. Do we need a new role for this? Probably. What did we do for this last time? What were the channel? All right. I need to make a Discord role for this, I believe. Category channel. Category? Might take me a minute. Thank you, Sarah Seffi, for the 21 months. Welcome back. Let me go ahead and... There we go. Server settings, roles, add role. All right, and then I need to lock the council to that room. Okay. Hit channel. Missions. Add. Council. Drop. All right. And let me go ahead and add some people to this. In the Battle Brothers chat. All right. Almost. Hey, the guys I'm giving permission to, which is everyone who volunteered for this, can you guys see the channel? It's called the BB Council channel under current gaming. Okay. And not see it. Wonder if it takes a second to sync, since I did just set that up. Console can see it. Oh, I see. Never mind. Read and send messages. Be there now. Let's try that again. Can you guys see it now? Oops. I'm gonna have to save changes. Check now. Yes? Perfect. Okay. Good. Okay. Alright, chat. Clever Fool is gonna coordinate that. So what I want from you guys who volunteered for that is I want you guys to generate builds for me.
Never win.
The builds should be...
Sorry, just joined. Which background is this?
Hey, Meliardo, thanks for the resub. We're playing Poachers. We're about to restart here. What are you coordinating, oh god? Yeah. So, two things, right? The first is when people donate and they donate with a build, I want that build included in there with their name on a spreadsheet so I can go grab their name, see the build. Make sure it's ordered. And the second thing is I want generic kind of builds for people who don't do that. So like a generic like fodder build, and then you can be like, you know, if you have a thrower build you want to plug in or whatever else, this type of stuff, you guys generate builds for that. I'm sure this will go perfectly well. I'm sure it sounds really easy to do. I'm sure nothing could go wrong. So let's assume that everything's going right and get the next run going. All right, so for the people here who are on the roster right now, they are all going to be returned since they're all still alive. Let's nuke the team. We'll give them 5 tickets to everybody who died or who's still here. Nuke the team. All right. Cool. We're going to be doing this seed again. The seed is fine. I don't like how I can't copy paste that. Delegate work. Yes. Alright. Oh, it's copied there. Thanks. Yeah, I got it now too. Alright. So, again, rough goal is this. I pick up a brother. We have someone who has a character who matches roughly those stats. Great. If we pick up a brother that doesn't match anything, we have a build to go to, because I just don't want it to be my builds for this. So we need a council fodder build, a council range build, a council melee build, etc. Right? Does this need to be a new sheet? It could probably just be the sheet that was started yesterday. You could just probably put a new tab on it. It's probably easier for everyone to bookmark so that we don't have to add new bookmarks. And meanwhile, let's go back to this. All right. All right. Need something that denotes too many chefs. This looks like what collaborations result in. Yeah. A council fencer build would be phenomenal. So in case we ever get a high initiative, like just high initiative ones in general, do a council dodge build, sure. All right, and where is Clever Fool? All right. And then I need to update the title. All right. Is it BB chat draft? Okay. Hey. All right. I did Care Bear? We have 2 channels for that right now, right? We have the council channel where these guys are working, and we have the Battle Brothers channel. The Battle Brothers channel is fine, where they can post their builds, so that those can be harvested from that channel. Every time you get a new build in Discord, add it to the sheet. Yes, but name. So it needs to be the person's name, the type of stats they're aiming for, and then the build in order from them is what I want from direct people donating directly for a build. And then I want kind of a set of council builds I can pull from when I have people who either don't meet that or don't care. What was the question here? What's starting with specific seeds? I find it more enjoyable personally, and then it lets viewers start the same seed if they want to. Yes, a master list of donation builds, but also other builds, or in terms of people who donate and don't have a build kind of deal. Yep, exactly. Okay, let's go take a look at what's available over here. We'll name people in a minute. Wouldn't mind getting some gameplay going. Is that rated? Nice. Easy cultists for 120. 240. Here we're at 1,500 starting funds on this. We need frontline. You come up with your own fodder builds? Sure. You're part of the council. You get to... Everyone on the council is welcome to submit builds. You're just coordinating it, so I guess you have some final say in it. We're looking for council builds. I would like council builds to be reasonable builds because we need to not default to a bunch of fucking meme shit, and the donations have mostly been meme shit. So, yeah. So we're probably pulling in 1, 2... That's a pretty cheap caravan hand. Comes with some armor, too. We're gonna take 4 here. It's Brave Robber with the club. Club's pretty good, first fight. Digger above Swordmaster. Alright, let's take a look at these missions. Caravan Day North. I'm not going to negotiate any of them for that first contract. Where is this? Ronenberg. It's not really a Day North. It's kind of that awkward sequencing, which is okay. We might want to end up there soon anyways. Alright. Brigands. Southeast. Seems good. And what's this one? Scouting. South of here. Did it say White Goat Mountains? Dire Woods. A little bit rough looking for locations in forest. You don't get good sight. You want mountains near them if you're going to do that. It seems unlikely that one's going to happen. All right, let's take a look at backgrounds we're going to recruit. Taking the cultists. Marketplace itself is pretty weak. Rated as a negative modifier for us for buying for the first start here. It's too bad. What do I have for weapons? I got bows. Bows are pretty good versus thugs. Although you don't tend to get a lot of loot from that. I don't really want to spend 420 on a fucking caravan hand. 240 for a tier 1 flail, but I get a hat. 150 for grave robber I think is a yes. Grave digger even. 240 on this guy. Alright, that's probably what we're starting with. I mean, Era Beasts, triple HP. No resolve roll, but 47 resolve. Triple range defense, 53-0. No fucking clue what they're going to be doing. Death Wish, Grave Digger, triple range defense. So our first 2 pickups are both triple range defense stars. Excellent. If we can start tanking runs purely on range defense, we're in good shape. Third one. 51, 38, 0. I mean, Sure. All right. Well, we've recruited 3 runners. Hopefully, most of the builds the council comes up with will be high range defense builds. Because yeah. Okay. Maybe I label these and we start assigning them. I mean, carry's strong. Same potential here. It's the same fucking stats. This guy, in fact, has 16 more HP. And then finally, this guy here. Sure. Alright, if we had to choose one of these as a runner with no weapons at all, fuck, am I gonna be forced to buy that shitty spear? I might be. I don't want to buy a spear. We literally don't have starting weapons. a while. Yeah, at least we have head protection, I guess. A 20, a 35, and a 55. Is that a wonky bow? No, it's a short bow. It just looks like a wonky bow. Do we have one of these that we value more than the others? Maybe the cultist converting people is worth some value for us. $51, $51, $53. Like how this thing doesn't actually do damage. Okay. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's there. I had like a sword. Maybe I have to take the spear. Tier 1 fucking militia spear is so bad though. It's like not at all something I actually want to invest resources in. Yeah. 4 to 6 raiders. First contract, day 1. Good game. I think I didn't bother naming anyone. It's an immediate restart. Where's my 7 thug start from a tier 1 contract for enemies? Why the fuck are there 4 to 6 raiders? I mean, let's see. Are they lightly armored? 95, 95, 90. Only 4. How do we kill them? In hopes and dreams? Okay. We'll secure the high ground. Fuck, I had a dagger here. I'm not even sure it's worth stamina swinging there. Didn't drop his weapon. Are you fucking kidding me? How could he not be dropping his weapon? He didn't swing with it. Well, this guy dies in like 2 seconds. That was it. He just died. Okay, baited by the flail. Excellent. Pretty bad. Really bad. Why did you go there? I don't know. It's... Didn't drop the pike. Spawns me with 4 fully armored raiders. On day 1. None of whom drop armor or weapons. Seems good. Good luck. Okay, it's getting closer. Easy game. Okay, maybe we can run him out of endurance. Okay, that guy dropped a weapon. First time weapon, fuck yeah. Okay. Alright, I mean, it's pretty close. Imagine fighting 4 fucking full armor raiders on a day 1 contract on the town that you start adjacent next to. And then imagine none of them drop their weapons. Are you kidding me? Alright. No one was named. It's alright, chat. No chat were harmed in the making of, no chat were harmed in the making of, this playthrough. Well, we might have been able to win that if we killed, any of the weapons, right? Because the problem was we had no damage and they were heavily armored. I mean, I was stabbing him after the first... We killed the first guy by going through his armor with dagger punctures when we had stamina from high ground. And then from there, what has to happen is I have to pick up the weapons they drop, so I actually have the damage to beat their armor. Dude, why do you think that just spamming me with the same question without asking me and using the wrong redemption for questions is like gonna get you anywhere? Like, you just chose the cheapest redemption in chat without reading what it was for and are now spamming me what ended the run with that. It's such a weird thing to do. Like, I don't understand. Like, is it like you're simultaneously cheap on channel points but want to ask a question but don't want to ask at me? Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's just weird. It's just weird. Alright. Ever made a mistake by posting something embarrassing on stream? Oh, no, maybe. Got an... Okay. Well, this is interesting. There's a hunter, a paranoid cultist, and a butcher here. Can't verify your account. I mean, we always hire this. I guess we should go look at the contracts again. Brigands. Alright, let's see if the contract is the same, which it won't be. We're gonna hire this guy. We're gonna hire this guy. I really want to hire that fucking hunter. I don't know if we can afford it at day one, though. Take a look at what we got for those first two brothers. 56 in an attack star with 9 melee defense is, I think, about max roll for a cultist. I think it could be up to 10 melee defense here, and I think maybe 57 melee skill, but maybe not even 57. That's good. 48 resolve, too. That's a really nice brother. I am so sarcastic and arrogant towards perceived less intelligent people in chat. You're referring to me again, but without adding me? You're trying to have a conversation with me without telling me you're talking to me, or are you talking to somebody else? I'm willing to engage with that line of thought if you want, but I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Alright. 59.91. 54.41. What do we do with this? Do I want to spend energy on it? I get some amusement out of it sometimes. Copy pasta? Could be. I mean, we actually do have a trade good. We could roll on this hunter now. The problem is we're not going to have raw melee bodies, and we're not going to be able to afford tools. It's just really tempting right here. I mean, this brother didn't really make it. He's got some stars, but in 59 HP and a bunch of fatigue is okay early. I mean, it's not even a bunch of fatigue. 91's not a lot, but the growth in that. Oh. So what do we do about this? Where Archer starts a chat strat. A little painful. There you go. There you go, Golden Rhapsody. How would you develop the fatigue, bro? He's not gonna be, you don't develop a bro like this. 54 melee attack with 1 melee defense is not a long-term build that you're ever gonna use. It just doesn't have enough stats in the melee defense, melee attack kind of position, and it's not a ranged attacker with 30 range and no stars. So the brother is a early game frontliner, right? So you invest in as many stats as you can early. Maybe if he lives long enough, flail spec him or something like that, where you can take advantage of the early fatigue to propel your run forward. All right. Want that hunter, but I don't think we can afford it. Okay. So just pure fodder? Do we pick up 1 or 2 runners here? Can't peddlers be good? The peddlers are historians who can have like really good defensive stats. I think it's peddlers, right? Or if I close my eyes and click higher. Right, think of England, you'll be fine. 37 minimal melee attack. I don't think that's worth. I need someone who can hit too. We want another cultist. Double cultist start. He comes with an expensive hat, no armor, and a tier 2 dagger. I need a weapon. They aren't rated here, so it does change the availability of the marketplace as something useful. A 105 spears may be available. A reach weapon would be nice. Some jabs. Oh, you sold me. I'll pick up jabs. We also want an 80 armor for 140. Rip Hunter. Dagger worth. Yeah, I've got 3 daggers. I don't know if I needed that, honestly. Do I need 4 daggers? $68 tools. It's real close, don't need that. One more pickup here. 130 with the dagger. You bet. Hired. Alright. Okay. This is a chat special right here. 55 melee attack, 0 melee defense, and 110 initiative with triple initiative stars. This is a... well, maybe a little bit too much starting stamina. But this is a chat special. One way or the other. Alright, am I naming all these brothers? Okay. Don't have a runner. Still buying a runner. Alright, Carl the runner. Dude, sure-footed. Easy 9 starting melee defense. 53 9. With initiative, lower max fatigue, and HP rolls. Dude, we have like 12 chat. We have 12 meme council initiative dodge builds if we can get them. Live long enough to get overwhelmed. No one lives long enough to get overwhelmed. 48, 54, 47. Here's my 20. I have like a nice 25 armor piece there. Which are the worst brothers here? This is the worst brother here, I think. Alright, we are fucking set. Right. Okay. Alright, who needs a dagger just in case? You, sir? Okay. Alright. Alright. We'll see survivors. I'm going to name after survivors because I'm trying to give our donators as much as possible. It should be 7 thieves. It's day 1 with the fucking go walk over here kind of thing. Don't be in the woods. I don't want to fight you in the woods. No one took the bait. No thing to knock them back, unfortunately. Yes, yes. Interesting decision here. So because we hit this guy's one away from dying. A decent argument for taking the shot. There's also a decent argument for backing up again. We have to kill that before we can move. No one else can hit it except for him. I guess we can wait until this roll hits or doesn't hit. I want him to move as well. Alright, well, that gives us a lot of flexibility where we go now. If I go here, we can still get hit by that spear. The spear's a scary bit. We both want it as a weapon and as the armor on it, but it's also the highest damage on their team for us, against us rather. If I go there, we can't be reached. The archers are a bit pressed where they can move, but I can change the line. Depends on the order of this. Nah, we go next is the problem. So if I go there, we block the tiles we can move to. If I go there, we get stabbed by the fucking spear. Bush. If the bush wasn't there, we could just retreat immediately backwards. I can go there, I guess. Goes there like 98% of the time though. To spear this guy. Has a dagger. I'm convinced that's exactly what I want to do. Could go there instead. Back everybody else up more. Maybe that's better. There or there. Alright. I don't want to be fucking stabbed by this thing. I need these guys to go up. If I don't have a shield on this guy to knock back, would be really, really valuable. Headshot keeps him alive. Feels bad. Alright, all sorts of scary things happen next turn. Hasn't gone yet. He still gets to move in. Dude, I hate this. Ahead of me and after me. It's all bullshit. We gotta break their morale, so I guess I'm going there. Stay right there. Yeah. Fuck you. Ahead of me and after me. Whatever you want, bro. Dude, another headshot to keep him alive. Game. I'll take that. If you want to trade me bullshit headshots here versus puncture hits here, I'll take it. I think one of those hit him in the head. Alright. Turned out okay. There was that turn that was fucking full of horse shit, but he goes last. There's no reason not to dagger him down. We have enough to surround. Everyone else get there though? Yeah. Okay, got this one. We weren't guaranteed that one. No, we're never guaranteed anything. It's only 95%ers, I believe. But it scales down based on the damage on the armor, right? So got that one. We only hit it once, it looks like, with the dagger attack. Got a sharp dagger, a spear, and a sword. This was a very good first one. Just look at chat and it says, "Why US people love to categorize that type of shit? Isn't that in of itself casting a category of US people as the same?" Isn't that, I mean, I don't know what I stepped into in that conversation. All right. Yeah, everything's good loot though at your first fight though, because your guys are so bad, right? Yeah. Frontline armor upgrades. Yep. Two cleavers and a wooden stick. Good loot. Not wrong. Yeah. Zeldis at some point in the near future. I don't know if I'll do it this week or next weekend. But, yep. Not today. Today I have obligations this evening. But it is possible for like tomorrow. That might be possible if we want to consider it. Alright. 53, 55, 56. Three 55 56. Okay. Always with this particular water bottle. When I'm reading chat, not paying attention, I splash myself in the face with it from the bouncing off the walls. All right, we have a escort. Have some people. We need to name some people. I should do that shortly-ish. I'm gonna give Clever Fool time to get some people sorted so I can get names. Bad about that hunter. We're not gonna be able to take them. 260 tools is not very good, but I gotta buy one, fortunately. Caravan is where we want to go. Arrested? 2 days to the east. There. Oh, we don't want to be leveling in this area. That's for sure. That's for certain. We want to be down in this area. I could go the long route, which we did last time, because they pay us to move. Not super exciting, but we're not going to find a lot of exciting shit moving down this way either. Unless that camp is doable. The camp's not guaranteed to be there though, because this is random spawn. So it gets shuffled. So although it was there last run, it's not necessarily there this run. We can't get a mission off Bergwall. So if we leave from here, we are committing to going to Westerholz. Westerholz is not very close to anything else either. So we're really committing to going down all the way down to Harkensea right now. Probably about a day and a half run to do that. This is definitely the area we want to be in. 500 coins is good pay. I mean, it's a 2-day contract bringing us east. East via west first, right? Because it passed through here. And a lot of the time you get nothing on a contract like that. Maybe we get barbs. Barbs are not very valuable for us. I think we're gonna move south. Alright, let's buy just a little tiny bit more food. And let's go south. Maybe can get lucky and find a camp along the way that's doable. Small zombie camp. Not doable. A, it's not even that small, and B, there's guys in there. Go poachers though. Okay, didn't get lucky. Feels bad. We want a humanoid contract here. 2-star. Another butcher. Another hunter. Butcher's pretty cheap. Cargo to Markdorf. There. It's kind of where we want to go. I think that's good enough. Negotiated it is all. Are we gonna grab the hunter as well? I think we are. Or not the hunter, the butcher. Okay. 57-3 hate for beasts, 43 resolve and a star, 106 initiative triple star. 50 HP roll I think is on the low end. Might be the lowest. Okay. Nice 57. Okay. Dude, that guy's got a fucking hat. You don't get a hat. Early dodge build. Alright, we're gonna travel via the road. Hope for a small little baby raider group. Like 1 raider, 6 thugs, 4 thugs. Something like that. Negative. 9. Ooh, thugs. Thugs would be great here. Thugs and poachers lower that value a lot for us. Thugs no longer will rush us if they have... Well, we probably actually do have range superiority, but our people are one headshot away from dead every single time in this fight. Still a maybe. No, we can pull it back into this caravan too if we want. Oh, there's 2 groups there. Oh, son of a bitch. Why can't I even see the other group? 4 to 6 raiders. So combined, that's 15. Any possible way you could handle 4 to 6 raiders? There is a possibility of handling 4 to 6 raiders right now. Pushing my luck. No, I didn't. Oh my god, game. Okay, well, that's not what I was attempting to do. Okay. Thing is, it's not our caravan, so I'm pretty sure if we exit the fight and then immediately re-enter the fight. Dude, look at that too. Look how valuable these fucking raiders would be if we could just fight them alone. Don't shoot me. Okay. Oh, I have a guy up here. I knew. I wonder if there's an angle to which I could engage these. Like, what happens right now, chat? What happens mechanically if I retreat from this fight and then rejoin while they're still, like, if I retreat from this fight, does it end their engagement because we engaged it together? Or are they still in it? I don't have a contract, so I'm not filling the contract. They're fleeing already is not accurate. They're not fleeing. You want to chat? Actually know what's going on? I mean, I can try to winnow down the number of thugs here. Yeah, I could, wow. Depends what happens. This is why I'm asking what happens here, because, okay, best case scenario is this. What I want to do is I want to split their groups so I can actually take the raiders. But I don't know if I can do that with the way this works out. Now, if for example, if I retreat and I come out of this fight and now the caravan is spawned and each of the groups are spawned and I'm spawned, and then I can engage like this, the more southern group isolated, then maybe I can do something. If they're still fighting the caravan and they wipe it out, maybe I can do something still. They'll move at different speeds and I can spread them out. Caravan guys I don't think can run. I don't think they can abandon their donkeys. I mean, either way, we're not fighting here. The question would be, would we try to get some Hail Mary fucking shots in over here? Maybe. Running's better in both situations. It's not. The situation where running's not immediately better is if I can kill a thug or two from range, get the experience, get the kill, and then engage a smaller group when I get back into the fight. That's the scenario in which it's not better. Now, one of these raiders would be nice too. Hail Mary only costs money and gives you something both ways. No, it determines how I fight this. Currently 2 raiders down here who will catch us if we fight. Now, they're not raiders I'm very interested in fighting, so maybe if we can shrink their size. Thugs, those guys blocking all my fucking shots on the thugs kind of suck though. Funny, the thug's the scarier group. Yeah, but killing the 2 guys around here is, I don't know, chat, like maybe